Good one, eh, Johnny?
Oh, that's a good one, Bobby.
It sure is. We're at the rink here. And it's Blue Jay World Series weekend. You got a special edition of The Buzz today. It's going to be all about Toronto Blue Jays, maybe a little bit of NT. Of course, our segment, Ask Letters and Flex. Bobby Flex here with Johnny Letters at the empty arena, Johnny.
Let's start that. No players on the ice right now, Bobby.
We'll kill the Blue Jays here for a second. All right, there's a little quiet in the rink here. So, Johnny, tell us what's going on here.
Well, what's going on right now is we have practice from 11:30 to 1, and it's 12:37, and we have no players on the ice right now because, well, here they come.
Okay.
We spoke too soon. They're back. Coach Mike had an impromptu meeting in the dressing room. I guess just a little talk. More than a talk. That was a lecture almost because they were there for a while, and team can't be feeling really good right now, Bobby. 2 wins, 3 losses. We're sitting in 8th spot in the standings. Very slow start to the season. Coach Mike, I guess, wasn't happy with the way practice was going on, and an impromptu team meeting, expensive one at that.
It is.
I guess as a coach, you gotta pull out all the different types of tactics to see what's going to work because. Yesterday's loss to York Mills was a very lethargic effort. And I don't want to sound negative just off the hop, Bobby, because, it's still early on the season. This is not the way our boys typically play, so it's something that they're going to have to just figure it out. And maybe this tactic that Coach Mike busted out in today's practice is going to sort of put a fire against them. But, again, we don't have a game until next Friday against Willowdale.
Halloween, right?
Is that Halloween? Yeah,
I think it's Halloween. So let's see if we can avoid the haunting experience. So we'll see. Part of being a coach.
Have been writing in complaining, and there's been some irate people. Where's Bobby Flex? Where's the broadcast? Where has been Bobby Flex been?
That leads up to our next segment, Johnny. I have been in full Blue Jay mode. I have been to a bunch of games, and so missed obviously the first game against. The Knights, it was Game 7, Toronto Blue Jays, with an epic home run by George Springer to win the game.
You were there?
I was there. I was there with my boys. We have some videos and just chaos in the stands. It was the most electric and incredible.
You're looking tired, Bobby. Tired, but you look excited.
Okay, so last night I missed the game because I was at the game yesterday too, and I'm very tired right now. I need this Hunter's coffee just to keep me up right now.
You're just going straight on adrenaline.
I'm pure fumes right now. I'm on adrenaline. I'm a standby for today's game too, so we'll see if I get a ticket for today's game. But I had a lot of beers, and the game was awesome. Just when you think the Jays players hit the biggest home run this year, you have Addison Barger coming off the bench, pinch
runner, yeah. You were watching this, but they were showing clips on TV of him taking batting reps because there's a batting cage right behind, like inside the dugout, like once you go down the stairs, and he was hitting a couple, and then he comes out and he just hits a rocket out of the stadium. Like, how was that experience, Bobby?
It was. I had the best seats I've ever had in my life, and I feel very grateful and thankful for that. Awesome seats. I could see the words that Schneider was talking to pitching coach Paul Walker. It was awesome. And Pete Walker. And when Barger comes out to pinch hit for Miles Straw, his first ever at bat in a World Series with the bases loaded.
Yeah.
Oh, the place was unbelievable. Like, the place exploded. I can't even describe how it was. I was also there, lucky enough for Vladimir Guerrero's home run, bases loaded. And I was there for Springer's home run, bases loaded. And I can't even, every one of them was like, whoa, are you kidding me?
And Bobby, as we were getting coffee at Hunter's Coffee, you are a tremendous baseball fan and Blue Jay fan. So well deserved, my friend. I'm glad that you were able to go there. And what about the fact that Trey Savage was the second youngest pitcher to ever play in the World Series Game 1 starter. The last guy to do it was in 1947. 1947.
He is savage. He came out to a huge ovation, and when he strikes out Ohtani, his very first batter in the World Series, one of the greatest players potentially of all time, the script is still to be written, and he strikes him out. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
Now, did you go tarp off like you promised? And I love DJs.
Because
you were saying that you were going to do that.
Okay,
right?
okay. So I did tell you this, Johnny, that if the Jays win, it's going to be a tarp off situation, and there
we go. Picture of you. Okay, there you go. Holy Bobby Flex, eh?
So.
You're ready for Fort Lauderdale, buddy.
So we got tarps. So the Jays won, and I was with my brother and Charlie, and my other son Luke. And the deal was, if the Jays win, tarps off at Rogers Center.
And no hesitation, it just came off.
No hesitation, tarps off. Take a bunch of pictures, and it was crazy. And I sent it to my buddy that works for the Jays. And he goes, "They might not let you in back into the stadium."
No, you look scary looking, but in a good way. In a good way.
It was fun. And Charlie said, "Dad, this is the best picture that I've ever had." And I'm keeping this one. I'm trying to see if I can print this for the mantle.
Yeah.
And top at the house. But it's been an unbelievable ride. The city is a buzz like I haven't seen, like I've never seen before. It's absolutely. We were around for 92, 93, right? And that was crazy. That shows how old we are.
Yeah, I was 16, 17 years old back then.
Our fans might think we're young guys.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Because they know.
And we do have fans, Bobby. You were telling me that there was a guy that actually commented on her podcast.
Yeah, Jeff the Leaf fan.
Jeff the Leaf fan.
We have a fan called Jeff the Leaf fan. If you're listening to this, we're going to give you a shout out. Anyway, Jeff the Leaf fan, we'll call you. So put your number in the chat or send it to me, and we will call you and get you on the buzz for sure.
Well, I think I have the comment here, Bobby. You sent it to me a while back. Yeah. He said, Jeff the Leaf fan comment said, "In my opinion, if the Jays win Game 7 tonight, Maria can do anything with that beard except shave it off, LOL."
There we go. So we also need to get a hold of Maria.
Got to get a hold of Maria.
And see if she's going to keep the beard, because that seemed to be good luck for the Blue Jays, according to Jeff the Leaf fan. So there's a lot going on. We're experiencing history here. Oh, Johnny, I got a gift for you. Here. This is the official rally towel for the Toronto Blue Jays.
That's really nice.
I need you to use this tonight when you're cheering for the team. So here we go. Open that up.
Thanks, Bobby.
It's got...
Bobby just gave me a nice towel here that says "Won It All," which is the slogan for the Blue Jays postseason run.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Here we go. So
I appreciate that.
That is for you to rally tonight. So everybody that walks into the stadium gets one of those, and it's got the pictures of all the key Blue Jay players on it.
I like the Scherzer look here. This guy's psychotic. I love him.
It's awesome.
I love him.
It's awesome.
I'm hoping that our boys can find some sort of inspiration about what's happening on the baseball field and translate it onto the ice, because I'm not going to harp on it too much, right? Like, it's early in the season, we're not going to panic.
Yeah.
But come on, boys, give your head a shake. You weren't at last night's game.
No,
I was, and passes weren't being completed. We couldn't get it even out of our zone. We had 3, 4, 5 attempts to try to break it out and couldn't get it. We're getting into too much penalty trouble, and it just seems that we're just like York Mills was forechecking the heck out of us. And we weren't reciprocating that. And it almost seems like we just haven't even started this on time on the season. And I wish we had a game today, to be honest with you. Not during the Jays game, but I wish we had a game today just to sort of get that. We thought that after the loss against the North York Knights in our barn, in our building, which a lot of the players on North York Knights were former NT Select players that have played for us as call-ups, and you could tell they were hungry.
Yep.
And they were excited. It almost looked like they won Game 7 of a World Series the way that they celebrated in our barn. And I thought for sure that was going to get us pumped up to play against York Mills at Victoria Village. And again, another lethargic effort. So let me ask you, Bobby, if you were Coach Mike right now, right? Are you sort of like letting this ride out, or are you going in guns a-blazing with like fire in your veins and maybe ripping off that shirt in the dressing room and giving him heck?
I don't know. Maybe we want to see Coach Mike with tarp off. Maybe that's the move. Well, I'm not sure. But here's the thing. It's a long season, right?
Granted.
And so you only have so many bullets in the chamber here that you can pull. So you got to make sure the timing is right. I think taking them off the ice today, having a conversation, kind of puts a seriousness into this, and that the season isn't lost 5 games in, 5 or 6 games in. And these guys have a lot of talent. I think the challenge is between the ears now, get it all together, put it together so that they can play well. Look at this parallel with the Jays you were talking about. The Jays started the season terrible this year.
Yeah, and then May came and they just tore it up.
Yeah, strolling around 500 or less, losing to bad teams, all that stuff. So we have a very good team, very talented team, very confident Coach Mike will push the right buttons, find the right line combinations, get these guys fired up to play. And I feel very confident it's going to turn. And maybe these guys will get that championship fever by watching these Blue Jays and say, you know what? Aside from the couple superstars that they have, the Jays are getting it done with guys that are like been through the system.
That's a great point, Bobby.
Guys like Addison Barger yesterday with the gigantic home run. Miles Straw is contributing. You're Savage coming through the system.
Yeah.
So
everybody's got to pull together is what you're saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Everybody has to play their role. Everybody has to play their position. Everybody has to contribute. Everybody has to make contact.
Accountability.
It's next man up every single time when you get up there. We're not going to rely on, we don't have a star-studded superstar team.
Oh, I just see Marconi pulling up into the arena. Maybe we can get him to join us as well with his new F1 Ferrari jacket. He looks sexy.
Did you see that? He does look sexy. He does, man.
Whoa. Okay, he's coming. I think he's coming. Because we got a couple of special guests on today's.
We do.
Phone in the broadcast, but we might have him here live.
Did you see? He had these. Nancy showed me a video of him in the paddock at the F1 race, pretty much like almost about to jump into the seat.
Yeah.
Like he was that close. Here we go.
All right, I'm waving him through.
We're waving Paul Marconi through here. That's a nice jacket, Marconi.
Before we get Paul on, another thing, we haven't even had full lineups at practice or at games. I think we only had one game where we had full lineups. We've been missing players. We're missing players here today at practice as well, right? So hopefully, Paul, get warmed up because you're going to be on the.
You're in the bullpen. You're in the bullpen to join the broadcast here.
So we're just talking about the game before. We'll get your thoughts on it a little bit.
The J game? Or
No. We already talked about the J game.
This is predominantly a Jays broadcast today.
Fabulous hat, by the way.
I got it.
What a hat!
Speaking of fabulous, look at that jacket, my friend. Tell us a little bit about this. It's a red Ferrari F1 jacket.
I got it in Montreal last year when I was at the race.
Look at you, so you're an F1 fan, I guess, eh?
I'm an F1 fan.
What do you like about F1 that's so exciting for you?
It's the strategy. The engineering, the cars, the whole thing. For years, I just thought it was a bunch of guys going around in circles until I learned about it. It's pretty exciting stuff.
And how sweet was your access at Austin last weekend?
It was a game changer. It was an experience of a lifetime in the Aston Martin garage.
Yeah.
Watching those guys work, incredible.
Everything must have been pristine, right? From the tools to not even an oil spot on the ground.
They get down on the floor when the car leaves and they scrub the epoxy floor. All the mechanics. The guys changing the tires then jump down on the floor and they
There's a pride, is what you're saying.
Oh, unbelievably. Pride in the brand, pride in the drivers. It's crazy. It's very impressive. Very impressive.
Could be a good segue to what we want to see on the ice. Hey, a little pride in the brand, a little pride on the ice, eh? Is that what you're saying there, Marconi?
Pride period? I don't know. Whatever.
This is a predominantly Jay segment. Did you obviously watched yesterday's game. What'd you think? You might be our resident baseball expert here.
They are a very resilient team. They are an unbelievably resilient team.
You got to be confident that they could win it all. Like they might do this. I think they were the LA Dodgers were favored 60% to win the World Series, but
more.
From what I saw yesterday against Snell, who's their top ace, they took them apart.
I think they should. I think all those Dodgers should go out and watch one of my favorite Al Pacino movies, Any Given Sunday. Anybody can show up any day and put anybody to shame.
I said this yesterday at the game, right? I took a video with the friend of mine who was there, and I said, you know what? This is the curse of the hat. Okay? Ohtani has the Jays baseball cap when he came to visit us, and he hasn't given it back.
No.
Until he gives back that hat, the LA Dodgers are cursed. They will never, ever win a playoff game in Toronto. That is the curse of the hat.
They asked them where it is.
Ever. You don't think they'll ever win a game in Toronto?
They will never win a playoff game in Toronto. It's the curse of the Ohtani hat that until he gives it back. And I will put this on Sportsnet tonight. I'm telling you right now. We're going to give this to Leanna Bristol and let her know and get this on the air somewhere, the curse of the hat. It's real.
Nice.
They interviewed Ohtani about that, and they said Schneider mentioned that he gave you a hat when you went to Dunedin and checked out the facilities. What do you still have that hat? And he said it's in my garage. What a snub!
Oh, it's in the garage.
It's in the garage.
The dog was wearing some type of.
The dog was wearing like the jacket or something like that, or whatever. Yeah.
They gave him a dog outfit for the Jays, which I thought was kind of the right thing to do to hit the heart.
What did you like? What did you think about when they started chanting "We don't need you"?
We don't need you.
Amazing. That was wild.
Was awesome.
Yeah. Are you going tonight?
I am on standby tonight.
Which means he's going.
I am on standby. I'll read you the text message I got for tonight. So, I mean,
hey,
Can we segue one of these weeks into a how to improve the service speed at Hunter Coffee?
You know what? Yeah, because today was just as slow as the week before and the week before that.
Yeah.
And Josh, who is the main barista, strolled in literally at 11:15. I'm like, look at him, Josh, get in there, start working, man.
I went to run errands and I came back and tried to grab
I see you got the Hunters.
I didn't know whether I was going to make it here or not.
It takes a long time, right? We got to talk to them.
Good things usually do.
Yeah.
But it take a long time, I'll tell you.
We asked Boehner to come with us, and we told him that it's a little bit of a walk. He's like, no, I'm not doing that.
There's
Boehner?
parking.
Oh, we got Boehner here.
There's
Boehner, you want to?
No, I don't walk to Hunter Coffee. My kids are long time
This is my buddy here.
customers there, but that's not for me. I am not standing in that line. But my wife's favorite muffin is the tahini muffin from Hunter Coffee.
Guy above in front of me bought 2 of them for his wife and daughter.
Yeah, my wife's been scouring the internet for that recipe. She can't find it.
All right. She's never going to. It's a secret. She's got to get a job there. Rachel, she's got a job there.
Who's she?
Rachel, Dave's wife.
Oh, yeah.
Do we ask the boys on some NT questions, or are we?
I think we got to go to our segment, Ask Letters and Flex. We only got a couple minutes here.
Do you have any questions? Because I
didn't get. Did you get any questions from the fans?
I did.
We got some questions from the fans.
I did.
They're submitting questions to us.
Let me pull it up, Bobby.
We're People for the Wisdom, our Ask Letters and Flex segment right here.
Ask Boehner about if he's panicked or worried about the season, and I'll get the computer fired up here.
Okay.
And pull up our first question here.
All right, Johnny is going to look for the questions here, and so it's our Ask Letters.
Yeah, are
and
you
Flex.
concerned at all, Boehner?
I'm only concerned with my son and his play. So we had a nice conversation last night about how we're going to go a little harder to the net and put in a little more effort, keep his head up, and stay in the game.
He bagged one yesterday, though.
He didn't.
No, that was Mulliver that scored
Mulliver bagged it.
Mulliver scored a nice
Boehner.
beauty, which was his first of the season, which was a nice goal. But
it's
Boehner
better.
hit a field goal with the shot. You saw that, right?
Yep. He's
auditioning.
clear over the net.
Yeah. You got to keep him low.
All right, so we got our first question here, Bobby.
Okay, here we go. First question. I have not seen these questions, right? And this came to you. You have more fans than I do right now. You're getting all the questions.
So it says, Flex, we got an email here from a Portuguese grandma. Her name is Rosa.
Oh, Rosa.
Yeah, who makes post-game meals for her grandson. And she says, Hola, Flex. Does salted cod count as post-game recovery meals for my teenager, Carlos?
Well,
how's it cooked? If it's a nice bacala and a tomato sauce with some capers, maybe some peppers, yeah, I think that would do. I think it's well-rounded.
I think that's. I would say a nice bacalhau after a game. Very, very good recovery meal. Get all your protein. In fact, I'm going to suggest this to Coach Milne. Codfish for all the boys after the game. If we win, as a recovery meal.
It's good.
If you lose,
so you're saying codfish is good? Does it replace?
I would say
replace protein powder.
I think codfish is good. So I think that's probably what we need. A little bit of codfish here, salted cod. Good question from Grandma Rosa. I don't know who she is, but muito obrigado. Grandma Rosa for that question. That's a good one.
We got another one here.
Okay.
We got Bobby.
She's a huge fan. I didn't know this.
Now,
We're
Bobby,
huge in Portugal.
Now, for viewers that don't know, that you're definitely into your business is all about international students.
Yeah.
So, Bobby, an international student wrote in and said that they joined a Canadian gym and they didn't realize grunting was part of the language. They want to know how many decibels is too many decibels for a flex approved set.
I like to stay in quite a high decibel range, to be honest, when I'm at the gym.
So you grunted out.
Yeah,
hard,
I
right?
grunted out, and the grunt is on the push, like on the upside, not necessarily on the down.
Right.
That's when you get the key grunt. Yeah.
So on your pull days, are you doing much grunting, or is it more on the push days?
On the push days, I grunt more on the push, grunt less on the pull.
I see.
I think maybe what we can do, and we all should tie this back into hockey. Maybe Coach Mike needs to grunt a little more.
Maybe a little bit more grunting.
Yeah, not enough grunting.
Yeah. Maybe we need to get the kids in the gym a little bit and knock out some sets with you.
Yeah. We need to absolutely do that. We'll work that out.
That's our segment, buddy.
I think that's it. Letters and flex. Yeah. A couple good questions from international.
A couple more questions, but we got to save them for a rainy day if we don't have any more, right?
Any home improvement questions or construction questions, Dave and I are also here to answer them.
Dave, you're in construction as well with Marconi?
Yeah, long time.
Is this a rivalry construction company here? Like, are you going to set his house on fire?
In theory, we're competitors, but we're really good friends.
We started off as, what you call as client and...
it was more a client relationship.
Yes, it was client relationship.
Were you at the construction conference in Vegas with Marconi last year?
No, we don't roll like that where I work. Marconi works for a very high-end construction firm, and they do the big work, and they do the big entertainment down in Vegas, F1 races, all that jazz.
That's a huge show. Are you
Over
going
here, like, you're lucky if you get a McDonald's lunch out of me.
All right, I guess that's almost a wrap.
That's almost a wrap, Bobby. I thought it was a good segment on the fly there, especially with this sort of subdued practice.
We're going to end it with a little OK Blue Jays.
OK Blue Jays.
Big game tonight. Super pumped. Marconi's going to be there, so you know they're going to win. Oh, yeah, let's go Blue Jays. Woo!